Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. We are playing the vanilla version on Expert Iron Man. This is a 2-character party. We have a samurai and a psionic. Trying to make it to Arnica. I know there's something right around the corner here, I remember. Guys we gotta deal with. Let me get a few more spell points. Hey Zombo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You are indeed first. Uh, 32 spell points. Looks good. Alright, let's throw this out here. Next, let's try to get some insanity.
What must be done
Nice.
must be done.
Nice. Should have done missile shield earlier. You're just driving to pick up the kids. Tuning in to listen. Nice. Deporte radio. That's cool. Alright. See if we can kill these guys. Rogue dancing wildly. Normally I'd move forward, but I don't want to lose a turn here. So we're going to just attack like this. Okay. I feel like we need to do some crowd control, but I don't have much crowd control. The other problem is I don't have flash powder, and I don't have a granite potion.
Creature over here.
Too much to deal
Pain
with.
is simply a state of mind.
See if we can put him to sleep. Only one. Let's see what do I have to deal with here. Stink bomb potentially. Not sure why they're doing double
Simply a
damage
state
here.
of mind. I sense something moving.
Let's see if we can get past all these. It's got too much movement. Too much movement. Alright, let's try a stink bomb. No granite potion's a big problem.
All things must perish.
Okay, that helps. We need to try to run here. Because the Samurai's pretty much dead. We need to get out with the Sonic while we can.
I am no longer afflicted.
We have no stamina potions. See if we can get into a corner. What level are we? 7? Gosh, we seem so weak for level 7. Let's see if we can ramp a little bit here. Got a tiny bit of air there. That little bit of air gives you some bonus movement. This is too steep to ramp off of. Hopefully we can get far enough away where they will start retreating. And hopefully we're not going to get sandwiched. Because we're getting low on stamina.
I am no longer afflicted. The opposition grows stronger.
Still advancing. They don't want to let us get away.
Creature over here.
Man, I wish I had some stamina. Still advancing. I think I need to use a round here. Get the samurai back. Because we can't run much farther. This is kind of a problem.
I am no longer afflicted.
Why no stamina? Why no stamina potions? No stamina spell. Throwing 15, that's not good enough. I think we're doomed. I think we're doomed. Yep, we're still advancing.
I sense something moving.
Alright, this is a problem. If I throw the lure out there, it may work, but it probably won't. We're gonna go down from lack of stamina. But I don't have any other choice. What are you using?
The opposition grows stronger.
Hate to defend here. We don't have enough stamina to attack, that's for sure. I just don't have any way of getting stamina back. It's a big problem. Alright. Lore bought us a little bit of time, but he's gonna fall unconscious running
A
here.
creature approaches.
That's a relief.
Man, they will not retreat. This is so unusual. Getting scammed.
Something creeping around.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, we're dead. We're dead.
Things are getting hot.
Got sandwiched. There's a party wipe. Come on, just kill me. You've got 4 hit points left. You can't kill an unconscious psionic. There, he got paralyzed too. Okay, that was absolutely terrible. So I feel like doing a different class first on the psionic's just not gonna work. I need to check real quick, make sure my dog doesn't need to go out. Another accident like last time. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I am back. So the problem that I'm running into is hybrids are terrible and psionics are terrible in the beginning. We have two terrible combos. So I either have to replace one of the terrible with a moderate or strong and still leave one terrible, or we go with two moderates. I know I want to get a psionic to work. And since they're terrible in the beginning, that means I need to pick something stronger that potentially I can class change later. So, let me take a look here. Obviously, we need a good tank. Hybrids are done, or we need something that does a lot of damage. Like a ninja. A ninja does ridiculous damage. Ninjas can also get element shield. The problem is I've already done a ninja and bishop, and it was a success on the first try. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You like the Lord Psionic combo, but you're biased? Yeah, it worked well. Out of all the ones I've tried so far, it worked the best. Lords with their regen ability are good tanks. Damage output's low, but the regen's definitely good. Another thing I haven't tried yet is a priest and psionic. So our damage output will still be really low, but we'd have really high survivability. So that's an option. We'd also have the prayer ability. Alchemist, they're pretty good early on, but their hit points are on the low side. Let me take a look at something here. Yeah, we'd only have 8 hit points. If we go with the priest, we'd have 10 approximately. The other thing is dwarves do get damage resistance in melee. We could try a dwarf priest. It's not going to be great, but it's not going to be terrible. The damage output will be low. If we did strength, dex, man, they're going to be so slow on all their casting. Hey, Saztam, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yes, Psionic Fire does boost the damage a lot. The problem is we run out of spell points. But if we get a priest, we can get Guardian Angel at least. Pretty early. Pretty early on. So by the time we start getting some decent damage, I think this can work fairly well. Alright, we're going to give this a shot. The other problem we were running into is lack of stamina. If we do heal wounds and make wounds, that'll give us some good spell points here. Upstairs, we can find a book of stamina. Or actually, no, downstairs. So we don't need that. Can also use light. Alright, let's do this. And I don't like that they don't have any artifacts or throwing. We're going to have the psionic focus on throwing. We'll do this.
An adventure?
Okay. I think this will work out okay. Oh, I started this one as a bard. I don't want to do that. I did not like that. So we'll have to create a psionic from scratch here. Let's do a male for the psionic. I still want high intelligence and piety. Yeah, mooks are just too dang low with piety. I like the resistances here, but at 25 piety is a killer for spell points. Going with elf. And I'm gonna dump a bunch into senses, I think. Proves initiative. Yeah, we had a party wipe says. The Psionic starting as a bard with a samurai was a bit weak. At level 7 we just had no damage output and ran out of spell points too quickly. So now we're still gonna have low damage output. In fact, probably even less, but we should have survivability. The priest. Okay, I'm not a fan of sleep. I think I'm gonna get another heal. Okay. All right. It's going to be really rough. When we get to level 3, we'll be in good shape. But until then, this is probably going to result in a few retries. Priest's Eye. But that's what's fun about these runs. Lots of experimenting. Garbage. We really couldn't have got anything worse than this. That was the worst possible.
Perhaps we should explore the area a bit and find out where we are.
So these slimes are gonna be really hard to take on. We're probably gonna have to hit and run and then do prayers on them and hope that the prayers does a magic missile.
A battle? How exciting!
It's gonna be painful. At least we got a 5 hit point slime there. This one's 16. Kill this one first. We'll pray here in a round or two. In fact, now's a good time to do it. Wow. Wow. Can he fit? Yes, he can. So we got a magic missile, but I think it's too late. Let's see if what kind of heal we get here.
I'm covered with cuts and bruises.
Okay. Now we can run, maybe. Get combat to end.
Observe a creature.
Then we can potentially get another prayer. Okay, good. Okay, that worked. So now we're gonna rest just long enough to get our health and magic back. Okay. Slime probably healed a little bit. Yeah, he's healed mostly. He's got 14 hit points. So now we can go back to our injuring. Some free shot. We're going to do a heal. We're going to let him go first. We have to figure out who to heal. Okay.
I'm hurt.
Work. Perfect.
Delightful.
Alright, well, we survived the slimes. That's one of the hardest things in the beginning. Just need 1,000? Is that what it is? No, 1,200.
I see some sort of
Crab?
beast.
Really? It's not good. Crabs are one of the worst things we could fight. They have so many hit points, they do so much damage. Their damage output is through the roof. They could one-shot both characters. No insanity, unfortunately. We're gonna have to try doing hit and run. Okay, this one's an extended range. Perfect. We're gonna try to pray here. We're gonna run and pray. Let's see if we get some kind of bonus. Get like Guardian Angel or something on the priest. That'd be a big deal. Okay, let's see what we get. Stamina? Really? That's what you gave us? The gods were not with us. Okay, well, at least he's running.
An extraordinary triumph.
Got one killed. 20 psionics, that's good news. Getting to level 2 is going to be a big deal. I hear him, he's above us or something. The heck is he? There he is.
Look at that creature.
This actually can work to our advantage. So he's gonna have to go all the way around. So we can get a surprise shot or two. Trying to get as much movement as we can.
Locked. Locked.
Locked.
Locked. Locked.
Good. Perfect.
An extraordinary triumph.
No training, but snipered him. Closer to level up. More than halfway there. Coast is clear. Hallway is clear.
Observe a creature.
Okay, we have some reds. Let's see what they are. Wow, that's a lot of bats. Level 2 bats. Really, game? That means they're going to resist our magic a lot better. Okay. So what we'll do... we will fight them in the hallway so that they get locked here. We'll kill as many as we can, then we'll run and jump off of this ledge. How many hit points? 5. Yeah, that's a good one. Killed 2 of them. That one's got 9 hit points. Nine.
Out of range.
Okay, we're gonna do a heal. We're gonna let them go first.
I'm hurt.
Okay, now we have to run. That should be enough experience for a level up. Might as well do a prayer while we're at it. Our foes cower before the gods. So he just, or she just prayed, and I guess it made him afraid.
An extraordinary triumph.
Oh, that wasn't enough for a level up. Dang. $49 experience, really? Just one more bat kill.
A battle? How exciting! Merope!
We're getting there. He's got 9 hit points. Where's the other one? Oh, it's right here.
Out of range. Out of range.
Merope!
Alright, we're kind of in a bad situation right now. Try to play. Ooh, nice! Guardian Angel prayer. That's perfect. Now we can run. That was a good prayer. The gods did a good job that time. That's enough for our level up.
Delightful.
My aptitude increases.
Okay. Priest. We're going to focus on piety and strength for you. Other possibility is we could do vitality, but we'll never hit anything if we do that. I think I'm going to get paralyzed because there's a book of bless upstairs. It's a book of stamina down here. Definitely need to work on water magic. I'm going to go ahead and boost divine. Normally I don't do that, but we need every point we can get. I'm going to go sleep. If I save it for the next level up, we can get Psionic Fire and Hypnotic Lure at the same time. Which is probably smarter. Yeah, let's save our spell. And Care about staff and wand? I don't think so. Okay. Gives us a few more hit points. 16 on the priest now. Need about 1,000 experience for level up. That's not bad. That's where we'll get Guardian Angel. And Psionic Fire. Oh, wait. Now it'll be Shrill Sound next. Yeah, I'm jumping ahead of myself.
Observe.
Artifact training, I like it.
Behold. Observe.
Alright, let's get these sticks.
Behold.
Whoa. Okay, level 2s. These are probably languids.
Blocked. This newly Sucandus.
Okay. Three. Okay.
Sucandus. Newly Sucandus.
Oh, I don't like praying here. I don't have a sling. I need a sling. Yeah, 6 damage, we're running. The next hit's gonna be a kill. Okay, now we can pray. Nice. Magic missiles by the gods. I'll take it. And I'd really like to avoid using a healing potion. Let me see if I can sneak. Guess I could do this. Let's get some spell points back this way. This is going fairly slow. I feel like that means there's something else around us. spell points back. Whoa, Nelly. Okay. Gotta get our spell points back this way without rusting, because these slimes are right here. And we have 0 capability to kill anything if we have no spell points. Nine out of 13. Okay, we're almost there. See what kind of slimes these are. Alright. Let's check it out. Level 2s again, alright. Good. I can do this.
This is more excitement than I bargained for.
Oh, of course, there's some bugs mixed in that we didn't see. No. Game's like, oh, you think you're being clever? Well, guess what? We'll throw in some bugs. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? What a horrible day to have slimes. That's right. Drops a bow. Something not useful for us. No idea where the bugs are at. We're just gonna go for this. Got bless. It's not bad. Give us a blessing. Okay, and the bugs dropped out, so we're good now. Need to get you a long-range weapon there, Psionic.
This is more excitement than I bargained for.
Oh, now all of a sudden they appear again. Wow. Wow. That's a scam. Glad you're doing well, Mr. Spock. Thank you. Yes, I am doing well. Just gotta play a little bit of Ring Around the Rosie to get away from these. Hey, Claus and Sever, welcome. How are you guys doing? I have enough damage output to deal with these. Chase us everywhere. I'm just waiting for the sandwich. Okay, roach retreats. We survived. Sever says scam. It was Sever. Okay, there's our level ups. This is a huge deal. So now we can get Guardian Angel. That's a must. You know, normally I'd do water, but I need divine so much more right now. Okay, we saved 2 spells for the Psionic. Let's get Shrill Sound. Probably should get Cure Lesser Condition for the Priest, since I'm going to have the Psionic behind the Priest. If the Priest gets nauseated or blinded, that's a huge problem. Shrill Sound, Cure Lesser Condition. Okay.
My aptitude increases.
We gotta try to get somewhere where we can rest. Unless I want to do this for 2 minutes. I don't like those roaches being around. I'm gonna go this direction. I'm not gonna worry about that room right now. There are some healing potions, I think. Those real quick. Those we don't have to search for. Well, it says, yuck, yuck, a priest. I know Claus is not a fan of priests. In the game or in real life, I guess. Okay. Kind of funny to me that priests can throw darts. Not really sure how that works, but I need to give these to the Psionic.
Behold.
In real life, yeah. Mr. Spock says, what are the pros and cons of priests in game? Priests?
Behold.
It's kind of, that's going to be a long-winded answer. So, priests, out of all the pure casters, get the most hit points. They're the toughest. They can wear good armor compared to like a mage.
Behold.
And a psionic. They have a pray ability, the special ability where they can pray,
Great.
which can give some random effects. Their spell book is a mixed bag. Like Guardian Angel's fantastic. Restoration. They have some really great spells, and then they have some crappy spells. Magic Screen's fantastic. They're very, very survival oriented, as you would imagine. Low damage output in general. So that's probably the gist of it. Just think of them as a tough caster and can improve survivability of the party. The longer the fights go when you pray, the more likely it is you're going to get a good result. It's random, but the longer battles encourages it to be a better effect. But you can be completely screwed too with the type of effect you get. So, but it is free. You don't use mustard or tear gas in Jagged Alliance too? Yeah, and they have rest all, heal all, which is great when you have a bunch of party members. When you have 2 party members, that's not quite as good. Sort of like the cleric in D&D. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. And they can be a decent tank. Since I have a dwarf here, what this is going to do late game, let me show you here. So we have dwarven damage resistance because we're a dwarf. So as you can see, our damage absorption against missile attacks and melee attacks is 6%. As our constitution goes up, we can get that up to 10%. So that's a little bit. I mean, if you think about it over the long haul of the game, that's a pretty good amount of damage absorption.
Behold.
But that's a dwarf thing. That's not a priest thing. Magic Screen. You can offset Magic Screen and Guardian Angel with a Bard and Gadgeteer clause says, but that's 2 classes versus 1. Yeah, that is true. And casters take less experience than like hybrids. Hybrids are just terrible. If you're trying to do Expert Iron Man, they are so hard to play. Doesn't mean you can't, but they're definitely the most challenging. Psionics are extremely weak in the beginning as well. They become really strong mid to late game, but in the beginning they're super weak. So when I was trying to do a hybrid with the Psionic, I'm like really pushing my luck. It's just ridiculously hard to have success with that. I could have done it, but it probably would have taken me quite a few more tries. So I'm trying this. We're going to have really low damage output until mid-game, but we'll see how it goes.
Locked?
Oh, I didn't even pick up the poser cap, did I? I didn't even, oh yeah, I did. Okay, good. I didn't see it. I just did it automatically, I guess. I have it. So we're going to be missing magic spring, or I'm sorry, element shield, but I think we can offset that enough with a really good magic screen. And some items. Plus, damage resistance would be far better if it subtracts a fixed amount, so that low damage attacks don't cause side effects. Yeah, that's true. That would be better. Or at least always absorb 1 damage. That would be cool. Alright, we don't want to do that again. Let's go to... Let's get some water training. And you can get some throwing training here. Okay, let's get some weapon training. There we go. Nice. Cool. We'll get a sling here in a minute. Mr. Spock says, can you make an effective single character fighter priest in Wizardry? No. The way class changing works in Wizardry 8, it's much weaker than in like Wizardry 6 and 7. 6 and 7 you definitely can do that. In 8 I mean you could probably do it, but it's not going to be great. What you'd end up with if you started as a fighter and then switched to a priest, you'd end up with a really crappy priest that has high hit points but can't use good equipment and has low damage output. That's what you'd end up with. Because the fighter has a special berserk ability. That's what makes them really good. And they can wear really good armor and use really good weapons. So you'd lose all that once you switch to the priest. And if you went the opposite way, started as a priest and went to fighter, it would be so hard to just have a priest in the beginning by himself. Your damage output would just be terrible. Hey SSP, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Change to a Lord Samurai later. I don't know how to answer that. In theory, yes. The biggest problem with hybrids, the problem with all hybrids, is their attributes here are very watered down. Like they require so many different attributes to be at a certain level, like 55 intelligence, 55 piety, that what you end up with is ones that are just mediocre. So you would have to have a fighter start mediocre in order to get the attributes, or when you level up you'd have to put your points into things that you don't really want to put points into. That's what kills hybrids. So you could do it, but you're gonna end up with just a character that's really mediocre because of that. That's my opinion, because I've tried that kind of thing many times and it just never works out great. If you want an extreme challenge, that's what you want to do. But Expert Iron Man with 1 or 2 characters is already ridiculously hard. So trying to do that doesn't work too well. If you're playing a standard party, 6 characters, yeah, by all means go for something like that. Yeah. It's super difficult. Claus says progress so that the priest gets to level 8 at a total level 14. So he gets all the books up to power level 4 or spell book level 4. I'm not sure what you're saying there. Then stay with fighter at level 25. Yeah, that's a lot of ifs though, Claus. That's so hard to do to get to that point. If you can get to that point, sure. But that's the hardest part, getting to a point like that. It's ridiculously hard. Priest to fighter run. Yeah, it'd just be awful. It'd be awful. SSP says, what's then the end game plan if you make it so far? These characters are going to stay this way. The whole game, we're going to have priest, psionic. If you can get to level, let's say 23 with both these characters, their resistance is going to be really high, their magic resistance. We will have enough attack ability by that point. The priest could dual wield like a Mauler in the primary hand and Diamond Eyes in the offhand, damage output will be fine. The Psionic will have ridiculous crowd control over most enemies and be able to do tons of damage. Psionic Blast will be able to snipe most enemies without even having to fight them. So it'll be fine if we can get that far, but that's the hard part. That's really the hard part, getting that far.
It is sealed. It is sealed.
We'll see how it goes. I think the chance of success with this is quite low, but I'm gonna do my best. Alright, let's sneak by Mr. Crab here. Plus, it's not so hard if playing extremely cautious. In a way, too boring to watch. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true. If you spent like hours and hours doing mindless power training type stuff, it would still be hard. It would still be hard. But yeah, that would, I agree, that would greatly increase your chance of success. Nobody wants to see that. I don't want to do a bunch of that offline either. I like to try to do it all online so that it doesn't look like I'm doing something offline that I shouldn't be.
A curious contraption. What does it do?
SSP says, my experience is that magic falls off versus Rapix and at Ascension Peak. Yeah, but you're probably talking about a standard party. You got to remember that we only have 2 characters, so they're going to level up extremely fast. We'll have Power Cast to 100. We'll have, which causes your spells to operate at like power level 8, maybe even 9, getting close to 9. And we'll be so high level that the magic resistance of enemies will drop. That's what causes magic resistance drop.
Observe.
Is when your level is much higher than theirs. So we'll just have to play it really safe and get to a really high level. Ascension Peak, you can fight monsters that can go up to level 50, but we probably won't run across anything like that.
I'm hurt.
Oh, we still didn't get anything useful. Come on, game. Oh, I'm playing 2 characters. You're giving me terrible equipment. Claus says you can also do things like throw death bombs and run again and again. Yeah, true. That is true. Yeah, that's what'll kill you late game. Even if you're level 50, it does, death bomb doesn't care what level you are.
Observe. A creature.
It will just bypass all your magic resistance. It ignores your level. That's the worst thing in the world. Death Cloud. Gotta avoid that like the plague.
From the open door.
Mr. Spock says, someday if I work really hard, I'll be a level 50 monster. SSP says, and we'll never kill an enemy. I'm not sure what the context is on that one. Nice. Let's get some weapon usage here. Get some more training. Nice. Death bomb? Never kill an enemy? Death bomb kills enemies all the time. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I have killed so many super powerful enemies with Death Bomb. Yeah, there's only a few enemies in the game that are immune to instant kills. Death Bomb will work on anything. You can kill, when I say anything that doesn't have death resistance. Yeah, you can kill the most ridiculous things with it. Like, what's that guy, the huge 700 hit point savant behemoth? I've killed him like 5 times with death bombs. Just throw it. First round, boom, he's dead. SSP says only on my party, but never enemies. At least it feels that way. Yeah, it works a lot. So unless you're picking enemies that are immune to death,
Look at that creature.
you should be at least, I would say, every third round or so, something should be dying to it. He says, I've had about 20 or more Rapics death bombed, and it killed maybe 2. Okay. Well, yeah, right there. That's a good example. I mean, it'll kill like 2 in 1 round, or 1 in 1 round. And then the next round, it'll kill another 1 or 2. It could be you're not, like, watching it closely enough. It has... The thing to think about it is, it bypasses the level of the enemy. That's what makes it so strong. So while it has a low death chance to proc even on potentially
Look at that creature.
low level enemies, it can kill a level 40 like it was level 1. That's the key to it. Lots of hit and runs. Claus says, by the way, the swallow attack will instant kill even the uncrittable. Really? I did not know that. Wow, that's interesting. You must have really bad luck then, SSP. So, Death Cloud, in my experience, and I always play on Expert Iron Man, always. It is by far the most instant kill type spell that works. Like, yeah, it's not going to kill something every round, but it'll kill... If you give 5 rounds on some really strong monsters, like even Jinn of the Clouds, it'll usually kill one of them. 10 rounds for sure, it's going to kill one. Hey, Jixer, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Watched a couple times in Reforged when you summon new monsters. Oh, you're talking about the swallow bin kill on critical things that you can't do death attacks on. Yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense because the swallow doesn't kill you instantly, and I guess the developers cheated and just, instead of implementing the swallow on the enemies, they kind of cheated and shortcut it, and they're like, okay, we'll just count it as an insta kill. So I guess that kind of makes sense from that perspective. Now the disadvantage of Death Cloud is, since your level compared to their level doesn't matter, it doesn't do as well once you get really high level when you're fighting low level. So like if you're, let's say, level 25 and you have uh, quicksand or oh, what's it called? Instant death, any of those, and you're fighting something level 1 or 2, those will kill more than Deathcloud will of the low levels. But I mean, how if you're fighting low levels, you're probably just gonna throw a fireball at them and kill them anyway. But that's one of the disadvantages to the cloud-based spells. Let me take a quick break here, guys, and let my dog out. Make sure she doesn't have to go. Be right back. everyone. I am back. Let's see if we can make this combo work. Closer way to level up. 1600 experience away. So, do we give this to the priest? Let's give it to the psionic. You take these. It's gonna be too heavy. Split. Okay. Are you carrying this junk? We only have one resurrection powder? How many did we get? Just one? Scam.
Observe a creature.
Alright, let's sneak into this spot. Get the treasure. See what we're dealing with. How many hit points? $21. Okay, we can do that. We can do 21. We'll do this guardian angel. You know what? Actually, put it on the psionic first. You start shrill sound. You guardian angel yourself. Okay. I'm gonna probably get closer here. Maybe not. No, not yet. Okay. Probably it's gonna die. Nope, 1 damage. 0 damage. Really? Stamina? That's what you give us? The gods give us stamina.
That's better.
Ye gods. They give us stamina. Okay, bullwhip. Priest can use this. We got a new weapon. So, you get the quarterstaff. You get the bullwhip. Now, if I can only find a shield. Suede pants, that's a slight upgrade. Can we ID any of this yet? Sneeze powder. Man, got some garbage. see if we can go rest. We need less than 200 experience to level up. Oh, there's bats here. Okay, we're not going that way then. We're gonna go rest down here. I was gonna go rest by the water, but nope.
I must rest and recuperate.
All right. Need to be careful here about these crabs. I saw some red somewhere. What the heck is it? These things have so many hit points. Don't really want to deal with those. Rather fight these bats up here. They're right above us, we can hear them. So it's funny, I don't have I don't have insanity or terror, so I can't really pull them that way. Let's just walk like this. There we go.
I see some sort of
Oh, it's only
beast.
one.
We shall utterly obliterate them.
Candace!
Still not enough experience. That's only 2 spell points, right? Must cast something else. We can get 4 back pretty quick.
Look at that creature.
I decide. Let's go ahead and kill this guy up here. And get the Book of Light. Same deal. Guardian Angel. The Psionic. $32 hit points. This one's going to be harder.
This is
Okay. Kind of tempted to actually move forward here and have the priest attack the whip. Extended range. Okay, let's do this. Eight damage. Wow, 8 damage with a bullwhip. That was pretty insane. Guess we'll go ahead and pray now. Prayer goes unheard.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Let's do Guardian Angel on the Psionic again.
An extraordinary triumph.
Delightful.
My
Perfect. Okay.
Great.
Level up time. We're going to do strength and piety. I'm going to do identify item so I can start using. Psionic, intelligence, piety. I think it's time to get insanity. Excellent.
observe. Observe.
Alright. Now I can start training this.
Newly Secundus! Newly Secundus! Look at that! I'm a... Merope! Merope! I'm a...
Stink bomb. Nature of Shadows.
Really Secundus.
Make a little more money off the stuff by being able to identify them early. I already know those are fire sticks, but there we go.
Secundus. Really Secundus.
Those are cure poison.
Rope.
I'm going to hold off on identifying those with the identify spell. Let's see. These are going on you. Pick up some light heals. Perfect. Now we can move on. We're not strong enough to take on King Crab yet with 2 characters. We can go upstairs. Sell some stuff. Oh, okay. Yikes. That's too many hit points. Man, insanity probably won't work. If I can get past them, I think I can.
An entity approaches.
Get a little training here. I'll have to run in a little bit. And I'll have the priest pray. Stamina. Loves to give us stamina. It's not what I was looking for. I think it's time to run. We got some training.
I see some sort of beast.
fishes. We'll just drop them in here. Okay, good training. And we'll probably call it night for now. I'm optimistic about these two. Next level up, we'll get Sonic Fire. That's going to increase our damage output a lot. And on the Priest, man, I'll have to think about the third level spell I get down. There's a lot of good options. All right. Fun, fun, fun. It's always fun when you can die the very next minute and you think you're doing well. But we'll do as best we can. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.